Biology comes from two words, bio and logy. Bio means living and logy means study. That is, biology means study of living organisms. But to classify anything into living or non-living, there are two criteria. The first one is that it should be present unexceptionally in all living organisms, and the second one is it should be absent in non-living organisms. Today we will discuss some of these criteria. The first one is metabolism. Metabolism is the sum total of all metabolic activities that occur in our body, and this process can also occur outside the body in test tube, that is known as in vitro process, and metabolism that occurs inside our body is known as in vivo process. And metabolism can be of two types, anabolism and catabolism. Anabolism is the formative process and catabolism is destructive process. And metabolism is a criteria to classify something as living. And after this comes growth. Growth can occur in both living and non-living. In living it is internally and in non-living it is externally. For example, in mountains grow by size when something gets deposited on the mountain surface, but in living organisms growth occurs internally by increase in body mass and cell number. Plant always grow in their lifetime, but animals stop growing after a certain age, and so growth cannot be a defining feature for living organism because it occurs in both living and non-living. And after growth comes reproduction. Living organisms reproduce asexually or sexually, and non-living organisms do not reproduce, so it is also a criteria for to classify something as living. And after that comes consciousness. It is the most complex thing that occur in living body, and it only occurs in living body. Non-living organisms do not have consciousness, and especially only humans have self-consciousness. So consciousness is also a criteria to classify as living and non-living. And after that comes cell organization. There are different criteria also in cell organization, that is, the organism has to have more than one cell, so they are present in all living organisms like plant and animals, and it is absent in all non-living organisms. Thank you.